Hi folks, welcome back to Physics with Captain Rod. Topic today though is not a physics topic. We're going to talk about how to solve rational expressions. So if you're in my Math 105 section here, the first one I'm looking at is going to be 28 on section 7.5. And there's a couple ways to go with this thing. One of the things we could do is we could subtract this term, maybe to the left, find a common denominator and add them. And it's a perfectly fine way to hit it, but I like to use what I call the fraction killer method. Take a look at this right-hand side. You notice there's this x minus 2 in the bottom. And if I were to multiply that by x minus 2, which I can do as long as I do both sides, you notice on the right-hand side, these cancel. These go away, and we're left with just x. So on the left-hand side, we would have x minus 2 times 5 over x minus 6 equals x. Right, and you notice the fraction is now gone on the right-hand side. Now we take a look at the left, we see another fraction here, and it's got an x minus 6 in the bottom. So one of the little tricks we can do is multiply both sides by x minus 6. And if we do that, over on the left, we're left with x minus 2 times 5, and then equals x times x minus 6. So now what we have is, by choosing the appropriate thing to multiply by, we can kill off the fractions, or just get rid of the fractions, and now we're left with just a nice algebraic equation to deal with. So now, I'm going to go ahead and look at this product. 5x minus 10 equals, and on the right, we have x squared minus 6. All right, now what I'm going to do is combine terms, or move all the terms to one side, because this is quadratic. So when we solve this, we want a 0 on one side. So we might start by subtracting 5x from both sides. If we do, we have negative 10 equals x squared minus 5x minus 6. I'm going to go ahead now and add 10 to both sides. Now we have 0 equals x squared minus 5x plus 4. So I'm going to go ahead and take this over here, rewrite it, and change the order, because I like my quadratic equations on the left. So we have x squared minus 5x plus 4 equals 0. So now this is solved by factoring. And because this is an x squared, these first terms have to be plus x and plus x. And we look here, this is a 4. That means these two terms could either be 4 and 1, or maybe 2 and 2. Now I'm noticing that there's a 5 here, so that's telling me that the 4 and 1 are real strong possibilities. Also noting that the product is positive, so these are either both positive or both negative. And you tell which one by looking right there. Because this is negative, these also have to be negative. And whenever I do this, I always FOIL it back out to be sure. X squared minus 1x minus 4x, there's your minus 5x, and then plus 4, so it looks good. Now we'll just make use of the fact that we have two things here, 1, 2, the product of these two equals 0. That means either the first one is equal to 0, in which case x would equal 4, or the second one might equal 0, in which case x would equal 1. So here's a nice example of how to solve a rational expression. I think what I'll do here is stop this and restart it and make another video.